We're gonna spice things up here at MTV. Look at this poor bird. That's a real dead turkey. You actually touched the head. You don't mind touching the head of that?
No,
Let me see you do that again.
Sure, why not?
She won't touch her... She won't touch her boyfriend, but look at that. She's willing to touch that. For God's sakes, that is... Don't touch me. Hey, listen, I was going through Life magazine. I actually found some personal slides of mine, and I want to share them with you right now. I'm very excited about this. Now, here, take a look at these slides, will you? See this first one here? This is Madonna's father trying to talk her out of going into show business. This is called Papa Don't Choke. See that? Now, this next slide, this is the audition for the new Monkees. Actually, you've heard of Men Without Shirts. This is Boys Without Body Hair. Personal friends. And my next slide here, this is a rare photo of Madonna on the can praying for talent. Ah, come on, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around here. I love MTV. And, hey, what's this? We got something exciting coming up. It's, a few words from Love's Baby Soft. Ah, the news, my favorite segment. For a couple of years now, the Pet Shop Boys have been on the Pet Shop Boys. How come I haven't heard of them? If they're like one of the #1 groups. Where the hell have I been? The Pet Shop? Here's a look at the band that started out with West End girls and returned to the charts recently with what they call a Catholic disco song. It's a sin. Shop Boys are fabulous. Fabulous. And I love these X-ray specs. Julie Brown, I know you have to leave. Come here. I swear I love you. I love you. Let me just, oh, you changed outfits. Let me just look at you. Let me just look at you with the X-ray specs on for a minute. Fabulous.
Hold on.
Fabulous.
Let me take a look at you.
No, you don't. No, you don't, baby. No, you don't, baby. I scared her off. I'm a man. She was frightened. Hey, listen, we got, what do we have, video? No, you're back. Yes, you like what you saw. Go ahead. Here's Def Leppard. Look how easy it is to play the drums with one arm. But his new group, Pill. What a super guy. Hey, it's Thanksgiving weekend. Look, got a turkey. We got the stock. How many people know about Thanksgiving? I mean, really know. Do you know? Bring out the witch. Come here. We have a witch? No, put your shirt on, for God's sakes. Don't you have any morality? You know, in the olden days, when the Pilgrims first came to this country, the witches, which is you, this is our witch, she would be burned at the stake for such an outfit. And she would first be put in a stockade and tortured. Or is it called a stock? Stockade is where they put horses. I don't know why I thought of horses. But anyway, here. What we would do is we would take off your clothing to humiliate you in public and put you in this. Don't look so happy. Here, put your arms in there. See, we'd force you to do this.
Watch out for my
like that. Put your head in here. See? Now I got you where I want you. Hey! For the teenage boys at home.
No.
We'll turn to the side.
Oh, don't do that.
Ah, humiliation. Now, she's a witch, so she has to be tortured. Now, how do you torture a witch? You read her Dick Clark's book. See? Dick Clark, Your Happiest Years. And you find the worst segment in the book. Now, here. Listen to this, and you pay attention. All right? Here we go. I'd like to add a happy ending to this story, too, but it's like the first one. I can't. Sure, he's still a bachelor, but we'll be right back. I'll continue with the torture. Yes, all of the gang has drifted off and changed those carefree days for a band of gold, and he just...
At the carrot shop.
It's 1929 in Mount Vernon, New York, and was educated in the public schools. All right, shut up. Enough, Dick Clark. All right, now you have your choice of tortures, you little witch. Do we accuse you of being a witch? You will be burned at the stake. It is Thanksgiving. You have your choice of tortures. Either I can whip you senselessly, all right, or I'll make you watch Mooney Mooney by Billy Idol one more time.
Whip me, please! Whip me!
No, even that's too cruel. I tell you what, I'll make you watch Peter Gabriel's video on another is it a South African guy, this Biko?
Yes, sir.
I mean, first we had Paul Simon, then we had the guy with the babushka, which is, what's his name, Little Steven. Everybody's in on this South African thing. Another South African video. This is Biko. Watch this. Watch this!
No, please!
Watch it!
No! 1929 in Mount Vernon, New York, and was educated educated in the public
No!
schools there.
Oh,
He
be quiet.
graduated from Syracuse.
You are the worst actress I've ever heard. Leave me alone.
Really
Here's a word
taking
from
the
Canoe,
job.
the man's cologne by Dana.
You know, I'm having such a good time. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock, for God's sakes. It's going to... Eastern time?
Yes, sir.
And that means 3 o'clock somewhere else. Okay. Well, before we go here, and before we get to that music news, and it's very important, that music news, because there'll be a test later, I want to show you some pictures from my personal file. I found these in Life magazine, and it's amazing. Let me show you this first here. Take a look at this. This here is Ringo Starr's manager. Never before seen. Look at him. What a wreck. You'd be too if you were doing wine cooler commercials. Here he is on the phone to Ringo. Ringo, wine cooler. It's going to be great. I'm telling you. It's a whole revival. Now, here's another picture. Now, take a good look at this one. Study it closely. Now, guess which Beach Boy this is. That's right. If you guess Mike Love without his makeup, you're right. And look at that hat. Now, of course, we're only kidding. I'm always kidding. God forbid someone a male. Any American activist and just plain old folks continue to be outraged over the situation in Southern Africa. And the newest record on the issue comes from a Brooklyn, New York rap group called Stetsatonic. Now, you know Brooklyn rap groups, they really know about South Africa. They know everything. In fact, they're worried about the subways in South Africa, actually. You can imagine 4 black guys in Brooklyn really knew about what's going on in South Africa. But anyway, here's more on the song they simply call Africa.
An interesting mix.
So distinctive and different sounding. It's incredible. In fact, I feel like going to Madison Square Garden right now and starting a riot. Now, proceeds from Africa will go to the Africa Fund, the same organization which I donate to heavily. And just wanted you all to know that. Anyway, you want to watch a video? That's what we're here for. This is Sting, and we'll be together, and I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm Howard Stern on MTV. It's Howard Stern, back for another exciting guest VJ. Oh, no, I'm not a guest VJ. I'm a fill-in VJ. Hey, who cares, right? Look who I found out here in the MTV hallway. Carolyn Hellman. How
Wandering.
Come on. Oh, prude. You know, you're funny. Yeah, come here. You're very funny because I watch you all the time. But you know, you could dress a lot better for MTV because Julie Brown wears bustiers and stuff, and you don't ever even like open up this shirt a little. I mean, just a little bit. That's what 16-year-old boys out in the Midwest. That's what they really want. Do you have a manager?
No, I don't.
She doesn't have a manager. This is her problem. I bet you. You know how long you been with MTV?
A year.
A year. And I'll bet you very few people on the street know your name. Do you know that? Now think about that. You'd be a lot wiser to play along. Do you have a famous boyfriend? Who are you dating?
No.
You don't have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You don't have one? Gary Coleman is sitting around. You're sitting around not dating anybody? Gary Coleman is single. So he's got a bum kidney. So what? What, are you prejudiced?
I didn't say I was.
Listen, I'm going to prove something to you. If you dressed a lot sexier, I bet you more people know Julie Brown's name than yours, and you could be a star. You could be a star. Come out. Let's go out on the street. Do we have time to do this? Can we go out on the street? Oh, I want to see how many people know your name. Come here. I'm going to prove something to you. You need management. You need management. Step this way.
Okay.
Let me prove something to you. Hey, dudes, come here. Come here, dudes. Come here.
Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
Ken Martino.
Hey, Ken Martino. Come over here. Have you ever seen this girl? Now hey, have you ever seen this girl?
Yes, on MTV.
What's her? All right, wait a second. That doesn't mean anything. What's her name?
I don't recall.
What's her name? He doesn't recall.
He knows, but I know who you are.
Wouldn't you remember her name if she was dressed a little sexier? Look at these boots. You look like a witch. Look at these boots. You look like a witch. We'll be right back.